Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm just going to do a very short video today, just showing you a couple of my favorite brushes, some of my recent favorites, and then there's one that I've had for a long time that is like my go-to eyeshadow brush. I could use it for everything. And then I'm going to show you really quickly how I prefer to clean my brushes. So here are my lovely brushes. I keep them in this Hello Gorgeous mug that one of my friends got for me. Alright, I'm gonna start with my all-time favorite eyeshadow brush. I've been using this one for quite a while, and I can do everything that needs to be done on my eyes with this brush if I need to. This is my It Cosmetics. It is an angled shadow brush. Let me see what the exact name is. Hold on. This is the It Cosmetics brush for Ulta. These are specifically made to sell at Ulta. I don't think you can get them anywhere else. This is the Airbrush Angle Shadow Crease Brush in number 117. It is a very fluffy, it's angled. It gets in the crease really, really well. You can pack on the shadow, but then you can also buff it really well. It's very, very fluffy. Super soft. I love It Cosmetics brushes, and this one from Ulta is my all-time favorite. Alright, we're going to go into a line of brushes that I had been wanting to get my hands on but couldn't find. They sell these at Walgreens, and they are the Wet n Wild brushes. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted these because they're pretty. Mine are dirty, but that's because I'm going to show you how to clean them in a minute. But they are beautiful, white with pink tips. My favorite of the Wet n Wild brushes is probably this one. So this is the Wet n Wild flat top brush. Now, I'll go ahead and bring this one out. You look at it next to the Sigma F80, which I'm going to talk about this one in a second. They look very, very similar in size and shape, like everything. But the Sigma F80 is much more dense. This one, to me, it's not as good for liquid makeup because it's just not dense enough. I'll use it for powder though. I really like, but for liquid, it's not, I really prefer this one. It's not as dense, and so it just doesn't work as well for me at buffing in the foundation. So, but this is one of my favorites from Wet n Wild, and then I love this eyeshadow one. I mean, they're all good. They are all good, but this is another one of my favorites. Hold on. I believe this is the large eyeshadow brush, but it's a really fluffy. This one is a dome shape, kind of squished. Can you see? It's really, really good. I like to use it to pack on the lid, but you can also use it in the crease and to get it right in there. But again, between this one and my It Cosmetics, I really, really like these two for eyeshadow. But you really can't go wrong with the Wet n Wild brushes. They're super soft, especially since their face brushes are $2.99 and their eyeshadow brushes are 99 cents. So Wet n Wild is definitely, and they're pretty. So I'm going to go into another drugstore brand that I have been loving, and I'm going to start with the one that I have to have. The rest of them I like, but this one I have to have. This is the Elf Ultimate Blending Brush. This one is dense. It is not quite as dense as the Sigma F80, but it is close. And it is a dome shape instead of a flat top. But this is the Ultimate Blending Brush by Elf. I love this brush. This is the softest brush ever. I know this looks weird. I would almost say it's softer than my Sigma F80. I know that's a big statement, but it is very soft. I love this. I can use this for liquid foundation. I can use this for powder. I can use it for blending in the blush. Like it's beautiful. Love this brush. $3. Love it. Get it. Okay. Now the rest of my Elf brushes. Okay. I have gotten quite a few Elf brushes now. I do have a little bit of a collection of these now. Again, the Ultimate Blending Brush is my all-time favorite. I have not had this one for long, so I've only used it a couple of times. It is the Angled Blush Brush, and it is, I like angled blushes. Angled brushes for blush. I like it. But normally I will tap on my blush and then just kind of blend it out. But I do like this brush, still getting used to it. Let's see, I have mentioned these two when I got these, so I'm not going to talk much about them. But this is, hold on. This is a blending brush. It's an eyeshadow blending brush. I don't remember the name of this one, but I will put it in the description. This one is perfect for getting right in the corner of your eyes. But this one is a new one for me. This is the eyeshadow C brush. This one has been extremely popular for Elf, so I'm giving this one a try. It's a very dense eyeshadow brush, and it is a shorter bristles than most of my other ones. We'll look at the, compared to the Wet n Wild one, I don't know if you can see that very well, but it is shorter, it's dense, it's good for packing on color. So love Elf brushes. If I were to pick Elf or Wet n Wild, I would pick Elf. I would pick Elf over Wet n Wild just because of this brush, mostly. I'm sorry the light keeps going on and off. It's cloudy today and sunny and whatever. Okay, I generally put my foundation on with a beauty blender. I have dry skin, and that just seems to be one of the best ways for me to apply my foundation. But I recently decided to try with a flat top kabuki brush to see if I liked it, and I got the Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush because everybody says this is the foundation brush. I love it. It is super soft, super dense. It does really well with the foundation. So I will alternate. Some days I will use my beauty blender, and then some days I will use this. If you are looking for a very good foundation brush and you don't mind spending $24, this is the brush to get. It is, you can definitely see a quality difference with this brush. It's heavier, it feels nice, the bristles are super, super soft, and it's very, very dense. It is a very well-made brush. So yes, the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. I highly recommend this brush. But if you don't want to spend $24 on a brush, this works too. Again, I keep talking about this, but the Elf Ultimate Blending Brush, it is a different shape, like I've said, but it does apply foundation very well. But the last brush I'm going to talk about is a new one for me. I saw it in Walmart. It just looked, I had to get it. I don't know if you've heard of Flower Cosmetics, but it is a brand by Drew Barrymore. I really want to try her foundation, but this brush is just perfect for just a light dusting of powder. It is a super soft brush. It's not like super dense. It glides really well. It's good. It's just a big fluffy powder brush. Their brushes have a flat bottom so that you can stand them up. So, but again, Flower Cosmetics by Drew Barrymore, beautiful. Powder brush is good. Don't know about the rest of them, but the powder brush is awesome. So that is all that I have for my favorites. I need to get a bowl of water. Uno momento. Okay, I'm going to show you my favorite way to clean brushes. It is super quick and cleans them very, very well. This is going to be a little bit different since I'm not actually at my sink, but I will show you what I do. We're going to go in and clean my Ultimate Blending Brush by Elf. I will normally just run it under water to get it wet, so I'm just going to get it wet in this bowl. And then I'm going to go in with the Japanesque Solid Brush Cleanser. This is a gentle coconut cleansing balm. This is similar to the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser, but I really, really love this stuff. It has just a light, it does have a scent to it, but it's not like overpowering, and I don't ever notice it on my brushes. So anyways, get your brush wet. I take it and I just swirl it a few times in the cleanser, and then what I will do is I will take the brush and I just use my fingers, and I will just do this right here so it goes in between my fingers while the water is running on it, and then it's clean. So let me get it in this water real quick. Hold on. It's a little different since I'm not at the sink, but anyways, and then it is all beautiful and clean. Then I just wipe it off with a paper towel to get any excess water out, and then I stick it back in my cup for it to dry, and it is dry the next morning when I need it. Okay, so again, I will get it wet. Normally just run it under water, but just kind of swirl it around. And if you can see that brown color, that's the eyeshadow coming off into it. Do you see that? Ooh. Anyways, when you're done cleaning your brushes, you just run it under the water and that's all gone, so it doesn't stay in there. But anyways, so again, I'll just run it on my fingers, kind of in between, cleaning it, and then rinse it under the water while doing that as well. And then again, look at that. It's perfectly white and clean now. I have tried several different methods of cleaning brushes, and for brushes, this is my favorite. This isn't how I clean my beauty blender, but for my brushes, this is the quickest way, because you just water, swirl, rinse, and you're done. Super quick. This is what I've been cleaning my beauty blender with. I just take it and I put the beauty blender on here and I pump it, and then I just kind of swirl it around in there and then rinse it. It does a pretty good job. I feel like it doesn't clean as well as the Japanesque makeup brush cleanser. This is a spray, and this is pretty much gone, but this is what I used before I tried the beauty blender cleanser. I feel like this got everything out. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep using this until it's gone, and I may actually go back to this for my beauty blender. So that is everything for today. I hope this wasn't super long. I was trying to keep it short and sweet, but I hope that gave you just an idea of how you can clean your brushes, and I will see y'all next time. I hope that you have a fabulous week and stay gorgeous. Bye.